Alexander Volkanovski's pursuit of two-division championship greatness was halted in a big way by Islam Makhachev in the UFC 294 headliner. A first-round head kick ends the fight and ends Volkanovski's chance of becoming a champ for the second time. Of course, the first matchup much closer. Volkanovski steps into this one on just 12 days' notice. All the confidence in the world that he could get it done, but Makhachev just too much to overcome on this lack of preparation time for Volkanovski. Maybe if he had a full camp, it still ends the same way because Makhachev seemingly is just that damn good. But Volkanovski, you have to credit him for his fighting spirit, his heart. There are a few other people in the sport built like this guy right now, and he definitely deserves his flowers despite this ending super badly for him. Nonetheless, Volkanovski is still a UFC champion in the featherweight division, and it seems like for at least the foreseeable future, that is where he is going to remain and should remain, defending his title and see how far he can take this reign. Certainly some questions around him though, given the fact that he is in his mid-30s now. How does the damage from this fight start to add up? A lot of questions going to be around Volkanovski going forward, but it seems like he's pretty adamant on picking himself up, getting back in there, and defending his title against Ilia Topuria, perhaps as soon as January, which would be a pretty remarkable turnaround. I don't know if I would necessarily advise that if I was his team or the UFC, but this guy is, as I said, built different, and he wants to fight. He definitely wants to get this loss out of his mind and have this not be the most recent result on his record. So definitely going to have to take a little time to decompress. He needs medical clearance. He needs all that stuff if he's going to make a 3-month turnaround. But I would not be surprised at all if we ended up seeing him in the cage against Topuria, who, as an undefeated contender, definitely is probably going to look at this and be licking his chops, feeling like, especially if Volkanovski turns around quickly, he can take advantage of this moment. We'll see how it all plays out. Even if it doesn't happen in January and it's a later date, Topuria most certainly the fight to make at 145 pounds. So I expect to see that early next year. It's just a matter of when and where it goes down.